Hey, welcome back to Sevtech, where in the last video, we made a void miner for the space station, and also started some new plans for expanding this a bit further that I have started to act on a bit. I haven't finished them, I just wanted to get a bit done so I could kind of just demonstrate what I meant by it. As you can see, there's the 4 different spirals, and I've carried one all the way to the top just to see how big it would actually be. And I'm unsure if this is too high, but it is sort of the vibe that I was going for. Because there is going to be one more big dome on top of this, if you remember the diagrams from last time. And if all goes to plan, I might even build that in this video. But I'm still reasonably happy with it as it is, and I can imagine how it'll end up, and I'm just going to keep chipping away at it between videos. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I want to get the void miner actually working. And to do that, I'm going to need, well, a huge amount of power to be able to have it run at all. And I'm going to need something to process the results. So I'm going to need quite a lot of stuff. Although, between videos, I did make 16, oh no, I had 4 from last time, so I made another 12 advanced solar panels. That should be enough power for a little while. I think at a max level void miner this might not be enough, but hopefully by then I'll have been able to upgrade them to the ultimate. So I'll just get these going. I will just need... do I not have enough steel? Oh, but I do have some steel here. And actually, I have a metal edge confuser. Could I upgrade these to advanced? Probably. I'll just make some more. I think 2 stacks will be fine. And I'll need, I think 16 enriched iron. Well, that's going to take a little while to go. So while I wait, let's see what else am I going to need. This will be the solution for power for the time being. Then comes the processing step. Now, what do I actually get out of this? Obviously, there's the crystals. Those will just go straight into storage. And then just a bunch of different ores. And glowstone, apparently. That's new. And I know the vanilla ores can go through the usual enriching process and then smelting. But what about the clusters? I could maybe try purifying. I do have collection of oxygen. Chemical injection would be better, but hydrogen chloride is not fun. It doesn't seem like I can actually use the enrichment chamber on the clusters. So I'm going to need a different strategy. Maybe I do go with the purification chamber. Because iron clumps, crusher, then enrichment, and then smelting. And does that work on... No, that doesn't work on vanilla ores. Ooh, so I'm going to need 2 different ones. Or maybe I've just picked coal and that's different. I think they've just done the vanilla ores when there isn't something that doesn't have a cluster. Yeah, because there's no kimberlite clusters, there's no cinnabar clusters. Okay, so clusters and ores need to be processed differently. That was already the case, because these ones could just go straight in the enrichment chamber to get the doubling immediately. They didn't need to be smelted afterwards. So I'm going to need a couple different systems for this. What about some of the weird ones like sulfur? Some of these I might just store in ore form. Yeah, some of these are going to be a bit annoying to deal with. So clusters are going to go through the purification step. Ores go through the enrichment step. And then anything that doesn't work in those 2 just gets stored in their normal form. Anyway, this is done. So where do I put the solar panels then? Maybe I make the dome now, and that's where I put the solar panels, or at least the platform that the dome will be on. I don't have too many of the blocks here, so I'm just going to grab all of my spare building materials. I did make more between videos, and I'm going to have to make a lot more than this actually. I have some in my bag as well. And I've already kind of figured out how I want this to go, which is why I've cut the top off of this spiral a bit weirdly. I haven't figured out how big of a circle I want. The bottom ring, that was 24, but at its furthest edges, I think it ended up being about 32. So I'd want something bigger than that. Why don't I bring back the 48 then? So how far out does this go? It's that wide. I'll get the other axis in as well. So that big. I feel like that's a bit too big. I'll just shave a bit off each end. And I wasn't expecting it to make much of a difference, but I feel like that kind of has. I might roll with this. So then this is 37? I quite like that. Okay, 37 it is. Okay, there's one corner. Is this still a good size? I think so. I'm going to finish the rest of this. Okay, there is the full circle. And I don't think I've got enough factory blocks to fill it in, even if I dip into my accent blocks. So I'm just going to go grab more. And here's some more factory blocks. I still don't know if this is enough. I'm probably going to need another one for this. So let's see, is this enough? Oh, I might have gotten a bit carried away. That shape doesn't look right. Yeah, that's been way extended. I don't even know anymore what part of this is correct. Okay, I think I might have fixed this. Right, I'm not going to be quite so gung-ho with the Builder's Wand from here on. But there we go, that is the whole platform filled in. And I do not like the solid color of this. That's why I have some accenting blocks. And then just for curiosity, down here, everything has gotten a lot darker now that there's no sunlight. I'm kind of questioning if this is a good idea, but I'm just going to go ahead with it and not question it. I will also light up these spirals. Okay, I'm going to have to do a much better job of lighting this up, but I've run out of torches and I'm about to run out of oxygen. Okay, with full oxygen and more torches, let's see if I can make this look any better. Okay, with quite a lot more torches around, it's a bit brighter and it looks a bit better. I just wish I could hide the torches somehow, because they're a bit distracting. And I was going to say on the outside it doesn't look that great, but there's still some more ambient light there. And then there's this bit to light up. Well, I'll figure out some of the detail work first. I kind of want to continue this circle around. So how does that look? It does break it up a bit. Still want to break it up even more though. How's this look? Yeah, adding quadrants is pretty good. And do I like this? What if I created a border? Like that? Yeah, I quite like that. And there's going to be more along the way. And just to make it a bit more symmetrical, I'll do this bit. Yeah. I may as well mark them on the other bits. And I'll just leave the hole because the spirals are going to make it up eventually. Okay, there's a bit more detailing. And this doesn't look so ugly anymore. I think to finish it off, I will just open up the inside here a bit. Yeah. This feels fine. Right, anyway, on to the main reason why I did this. I need a place for the solar panels. And they'll probably just go on top of the final dome when I actually get that done. But for now, I'll just lay them out around here. Okay, I don't really know how to fit the solar panels in. I hope this arrangement is fine. At the very least, it gets power in. And now I've just realized that the way that they're all facing is based on how I place them. So I'm going to have to replace some of these. Why it can't just be an omnidirectional out, I don't know. So how do I cable this down? Well, based on where I've put the airlock, I've already kind of assigned that as the front. So then I guess I'll put this at the back. And I'll just cable this down. I feel like, okay, there is ground here. And before I connect this up, I'm going to go grab a chest. And I forgot to make a new one between videos, so we're stealing this one again. So, chest, and power. And hopefully, it should start working, assuming that there's any power coming through these cables. Yeah, the solar panels are gathering energy. Oh yeah, it is making things. It's just a bit slow. Yeah, it takes 660 FE per tick. Yeah, it's going, but I guess I'm not on as strict of a time limit as I thought I was. So, now for the part of the video that this is ostensibly about, I need to make the processing system for this. So I need to make a bunch of machines to do that. So, mechanism is probably the best bet for all of these machines. I'm definitely going to need a smelting factory and an enriching factory, wherever that is. Enriching factory. I'm not sure how advanced I want these to be, because it roughly translates to the more advanced, the faster, because they just get more slots to work. I think basic is 3, advanced is 5, elite is 7, and ultimate, which doesn't seem to exist here, is 9. So, elite is the best, but I don't have that many diamonds, and I really don't want to go out and get more. So advanced is just going to have to cut it for now. So I need advanced smelting, advanced enriching, advanced purifying. Is there anything else that I might need? I don't think there's any different machines. So then how many of each do I need? So the clusters, those get purified. Oh, and I need to crush them. Get purified, crushed, enriched, and smelted. And the ores just get enriched. And then a handful of other things, I just put them straight in my inventory. I'm going to need a bigger inventory to hold all of this as well. I might be able to make a couple drawers, but those won't hold forever. So I need a crushing factory too. So then I'll need 1 of all the factories, except 2 of the enriching. Okay, so most of the stuff here, I can just make from the metallurgic infuser. I'm going to need a ton of redstone. The base machines probably have the most concern. Steel casing, oh no, steel casing's simple. Enriching, pretty easy. Purifying, takes its own enrichment chamber. And crushing, pretty easy. So I'm going to have to make 3 enrichment chambers. So I'm just going to, right now, make a ton of the things that I need. How much osmium have I got? A lot. Just first things first, I'm going to make myself a ton of basic circuits and a ton of enriched alloy, which is going to take a long time in this. I should get some speed upgrades. They're not that bad. I just need to put osmium in the crusher. There's some speed upgrades. I'll make a couple more. And now apparently this is 10 times speed, which, yeah, that's a lot quicker. It's also using a lot more energy. It's about even. So I should make some speed upgrades for the processing machines as well. Okay, so what do I need for these machines? Start with the smelting. Well, I'm going to need a handful of steel casings. I think 5. So energized smelter, I have enough of that. And then even going to the basic smelting factory, I think I can do... I need more iron. I turned all of it into enriched alloy. Okay. There's the basic smelting factory, and then I'll have to make some of these advanced control circuits, and that makes the advanced smelting factory. There's 1 machine of 5. So moving on, enriching factory. I need to make 3 of these. There, 3 of them. 2 of them need to become basic, and then into advanced, but I have run out of the circuits. It's not hard to make more. Okay, there's 4 advanced control circuits, so then I can make 2 advanced enriching factories. Okay, now the purifying factory. I need to first make the purification chamber, so that's 2 more advanced control circuits, and there we go. Then, just like before, turn it into a basic, and then into an advanced. And now I just need to do the crusher. So I need 2 lava buckets. There we go. Crusher. Just like before, turn it into a basic, and then advanced. And that is all of the machines. And I think I'll just turn the rest of this enriched alloy into speed upgrades. Do I need that many? Are there other upgrades? I can make energy upgrades. I need gold grit. Yeah, sure. If I want full speed in all the machines, then I probably can't afford full energy in all of them as well. I can just make some more enriched alloy. So, that is a lot more upgrades. And that's enough for full speed and energy in all of them. So, I still feel like I'm missing something. Oh, yeah, I don't have anything to move the items around with. Ooh, please tell me. No, there's no conduits, because there's no Ender IO. Ah, shame. I could use the mechanism pipes, but they don't Do they have a filter mode? I don't think so. I can filter using Buildcraft pipes. Oh, wait a minute. Logistical sorter? Oh, that seems to do exactly what I want it to do. Okay, how do I make this? Really easily. I'm not sure how many ways this can sort. I'm gonna take one for now and go from there. And I am very much out of inventory space, so I'm gonna do the thing that I should have done before and just put the upgrades in the machines now. And I'll make some more of these logistical transporters, and I'll upgrade them to advanced, because why not? And is that it? I need the oxygen for the purifying factory. I do have all the oxygen collectors in my backpack. I'll take some fluid pipes, and I'll take some leaves. I think that's good. Right, so how much is this mined in this time? Oh, nothing. It hasn't been loaded. That's why I brought the weirding gadget, so that it can keep the chunks loaded while I'm gone. So where do I want to put all the processing stuff? I think I might make another platform, same level as the teleporter. I may as well make it meat. I don't quite have enough to fill the platform. Oh no, yes I do. Okay, there's the platform, and I think I'm just gonna call this the first floor, I guess. Because this is sort of like a, maybe almost a basement-y bit? I still have no idea what to do with this ring. So, I guess if the power comes in from this side, I can have the items come up the other side. I think I might get another chest to store the output in. So, before I start pumping out of here, I will just set up the cable. So, how does this sort of work? Filter? I think I'll filter based on mod ID? Because the clusters and the ores are separated. What would the tag be? I don't have to guess. I can just steal one from here. Or maybe not. Does that work as an ID? I don't know. How does the mechanism filter work? Oh no, it's a broken one. I guess I could just individually select each item. So this will be red, I guess. How does this work then? What sides does this connect to? Can the configurator help me here? I don't know if this can. Maybe the logistical sorter isn't the way that I go. Maybe I do it with Buildcraft then. Because all that I want this to do is I want to have the one central pipe split where the items end up based on a filter. I think I just do it Buildcraft. Yeah, diamond transport pipe. It's not that expensive. So, diamond transport pipe. I'll probably need a wooden pipe for extraction. And then what's the fastest pipe? I'll take some gold, because that says it speeds them up. I'm just going to build quartz pipes. Stack will do it. So, back I go. So, wooden pipe, not extracting from there. Extracting from there. Straight into 2 gold ones, hopefully speed it up. Okay, and then that goes into a diamond pipe. Yeah, and this is exactly the same as it usually is. Great help tab. So for now, I'll have green just go straight into a chest. Let's say then red is for clusters, blue is for ores. So then the ores is simple enough. It's just an enriching factory. And I put away my logistical transporters, but that enriching factory will just output straight back into this chest. And then on the other side, with the clusters, it'll go from purifying factory. I don't know if the blocks work directly next to each other. I'll give it a bit of space. Purifying, into crushing, into enriching, into smelting. So this pipe will go all the way here. Right. This really does look like something out of Tekkit now. I'm going to grab my other pipes. So the enriching factory just goes straight into the chest, and these go into each other. So top will be, I guess I can change it this way, then output on that side. I wish I could use the configurator to change sides. I guess I'm going to have to do it this way. I just want on all of these, input on the right, output on the left. Except this one, input on the top, output on the right. Ooh, and then the purifying factory We'll also need, guess it's just gas input everywhere. That doesn't seem to work though. I'm not sure why not. Well, I'll set up the oxygen collector anyway. You know, I'm just going to grab my mechanism pipes, and good. It does connect. So it's just the face of it is being weird. It is a gaseous input, right? Wait a minute, I can just put flint in there? Is it really? Oh. It's really that simple. Okay, can I not just pump oxygen in? I guess I'll just be pumping flint in? Is there an easy way for me to get flint then? I don't know if there's any easy automatic way. I guess I'll just keep it stocked manually. No, there's got to be a way that I can just pump oxygen straight in. Let's see what Google has to say. Oh, I'm using the wrong cable. Yeah, pressurized tubes. They do gas. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I was just being dumb. So, the last thing to do then is to connect everything to power. There we go. That's everything connected. So, it's got a bit of power. Where's the power gone? Oh. It's not generating because there's no sun. Well, while I wait for that, let's set up this filter. And then I can finally turn this on. Well, actually, hang on. I can only fit 8 items in each slot. How many items are there of each type? Well, there's 11 ore clusters, so already that doesn't work. There's only 7 items that go in the enrichment chamber, so that's fine. And there's 8 items that go straight in the chest. So I just need some way to get some more items on the red path. And I think the way I do that is by just creating a new path. I think that's the grey path, or the white path maybe? I don't know. This seems to be all of the clusters. I don't know if it's all of the ores that it makes, but I should still be able to sort this. But I don't have enough inventory space. Okay, multiple trips it is. Okay, so that should be all of the clusters sorted. I just quickly want to make sure. I don't think the purification step works with uranium. I probably should have checked all of these, because the metals work. So uranium I'll separate. I'm not too sure how. I guess I'll just add it to green for now. Although actually, looking at the way this is set up, I'm gonna need more things taking the green path, and it's easier if I just connect things up like that. So then yellow and red are the same path, white and green are the same path, and then blue is its own path. So that means resorting a handful of these. Okay, that's all the clusters. Now I do the ores. And some of them I just want to put straight in the chest. So these ones are all green path, and then the rest of them are blue path. Oh shit, my oxygen's running out. So I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah, the energy's back now. So I'm pretty sure this should all work. So, let's do it. Start pumping things out. There's a few potential items that aren't in the sorter. So I'll just need to look out for them. Like the 2 different crystals. But things should be going the right way. The oxygen's being spent. But it's not being replenished. Oh. There we go. Oh, wait. Hang on. Aluminium and nickel don't work in there. These just go in the crusher. Platinum doesn't seem to work either. So I will also put them on green for now. So I'm going to need a lot more oxygen production. So, yeah. Is that any better? I think so. This purifying factory is really slow. I think I might just skip the whole purification stuff and just do crusher into smelter, because that seems to be a lot more universal. Because osmium and silver also don't seem to work here. Or that might just be because it's full. Okay, turn it off. Let's fix this. Okay, I think that's better. And I think uranium can go back into it now as well. Maybe even the ardite and cobalt too. Yeah, I think so. Okay. New and improved filter. I might not even need the top pipe anymore for the white path. I'll keep it there just in case. Now let's try it. It seems to be working. I mean, the power's running out, But it seems like the power's on. Yeah, power's on. I think I forgot to sort uranium and platinum. Also, these pipes can definitely use a bit of work because the loops that they do, where they just keep going round and round, it's not detrimental, but it's a waste of time. I don't know, this system works at least. I think I might still need to improve power generation a bit more, because I'm not getting much power at all. Well, that's that done at least. So then now the Void Miner is fully operational, and it's collecting things and putting it in here. I think for the time being, I'm going to leave the extraction off so that I can wait for some new items to come through. Some of the ones that haven't been sorted, so that I can actually add them to the filters. But yeah, that's the whole system. And this area is actually really cool. I can imagine having a ton of things around here, and on higher levels as well. Now that I'm actually filling it up, I'm feeling so much more confident about this base. But that is what we planned on doing in this video, and it took pretty much all of my recording time, and I'm pretty happy with what we've got. So yeah, I think I might end this here. We've done a decent amount. We've just made the extraction system, and I guess you could say expanded the base a bit further. It's a bit of a stretch. That's enough for this video, so not sure what else to say. Bye.